We the black.
What you doing right now?
Trying to find this shit first of all. Okay, I'm just trying to put this on point. I'll make sure this is on point. Then I'll pitch it up. You said pitch it up or pitch it down? Pitch it up, right?
Pitch it up, yeah.
We the black. We the black. We the black. We the black.
So like as far as percentage, like how far you think we are as far as the mixtape being done or being mixed?
I'll say we're on 85.
85%.
Yeah.
How many more days we got?
I'll give it like 13 or 14 more days.
Fast money selling kid.
What's your process gonna be as far as like mastering the thing?
Think just like, well, first of all, I'm gonna go through all the songs, make sure everything's the way I want it to sound before I start mastering. So anything I have to re-edit or remix, I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna just bounce the track, put in another session separately. I mean, put all the songs in one session.
Yeah.
Start mastering like that.
It's gonna be like, you know, in school with a fucking essay, how they had niggas write that first and second draft,
Yeah, exactly.
and then edit it, and then you get graded. And by the time it's like the final piece, it's not even the shit you thought of. But I think creatively wise, like that's what matters in the beginning.
Have not niggas fast money selling kid.
Fast money selling kid.
And like people kept bringing up new ideas each day, and we couldn't stay in focused on what we really wanted to make of this record. So that was pretty annoying, actually. But we finally got it straight. We finally found what we wanted to do and how we wanted to do it. And it took a long time to get there, but we finally got there, and you're gonna see it in the project. You're gonna see that. You're gonna see each bit of the new ideas that each of us had. You're gonna see in the project, and how we incorporated what everybody had to say into this one record.
So as far as like the project, like out of all the songs, where would you place this song?
This is one of the top songs. I mean, I feel like all the songs we have on here are really good and really like. We took a leap forward with this sound and with this project.
Out of all the tracks like you did so far, as far as mixing, like which one are you like most proud of so far?
Personal was my favorite song.
Yeah.
And from when we recorded that song, I already knew what I wanted to do on it. As far as effects wise, and I feel like I really captured that, what I wanted. Everything I wanted to do, it came out the way I wanted it to. So I'm really proud of that. Because sometimes when you're mixing and you have an idea, it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
And I experienced that a lot with this project. So
I mean, you did an excellent job just orchestrating the track on Personal. And I feel like your verse really stands out the most because it had a peak. Like the song needed a peak, you know, the message, and like you really captured that through your verse.
These assholes
fervently. Heavy is the head, I'll bend the hand and knee. To the people most close to me, you all get hurt by me. You all get hurt by me. I do that shit purposely. Fucker than I up and leave. You getting too close to me. Personal, don't take it personal. Feeling she won't let me go. You need to go and let me go. Feelings I will never show.
The verse is, it's just like, when I thought about the hook, it's like, the hook was like, oh, how does the hook go? You get the, like, I'm personal, don't take it personal, back the fuck up. And I really took that back the fuck up.
Yeah.
Cause like, each relationship that I have with people, there's always like, a border that I put in between the people I talk to daily.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like even with like my parents or like family, friends, like coworkers, there's always this wall that I put up, and you won't really see the real side of me.
Mm-hmm.
So with that verse, I was just acknowledging how I do have the tendency to hurt people.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I really do intentionally do it because I just don't want them to still see the real me.
Like you human, it's human.
Yeah, so
In the future.
So I say like, to the people most close to me, you all get hurt by me.
So it's like you're not picking any favorites when it comes to this shit.
Like,
which is a really shit. That's really shit for
gets
someone to like admit through this whole ordeal and stuff.
Like I know, like, the people I've hurt, and I acknowledge it. Like I'm not really the people I should be close to. Mostly, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
But we're close because we're related or we've known each other for so long. Whatever.
Exactly.
But it's just like I know I've hurt you in some kind of way. Like the main thing I'm talking about with that is just like my relationship with my father, because he, we're just not that close, especially throughout the years now. And I feel like I really hurt him by not being there and not talking to him. And I know I hurt him. And the same with my mom too. Like I'm not as close as I should be with them at all. And my sister and my brother, like I'm not. It's like.
Yeah, I understand. I understand, and I think it's something a lot of people could relate to, who have been feeling distant. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's the people that you walk by and you see 24/7 that you really don't have a connection with, or you really just don't feel like expressing yourself. But it's all.
And with that verse, I captured that sound with the with the reverb and the delay I put on it, because it sounds like I'm far away.
Yeah.
But I'm still in their face.
It sounds like, honestly, like when you hear the track, it sounds like you're preaching on it too, which is is good, because I just think people nowadays, they just so monotone. Just like as far as with rapping is at a good point right now where people being more versatile. I think you really just took a step forward where it's not even like you got some rappers that rap and do spoken word, but I feel like you're actually like preaching like your sermon, your own testimony through that verse, which is I think is really clutch, and it makes it very impactful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So that's the record I'm most proud of, and I think that record will like touch a lot of people. And hopefully they get the message of like, even though we're saying back the fuck up, and how you put up that wall, but you don't really mean it. I feel like that's what that song is. It's like you're putting up this facade that you want people to not be so close to you and not like, but you still want that at the same time, but you don't know how to go about it. So back off.
You back off. It's like the people that need love most are the least likely to accept a hug or accept anything from anybody.
So,
and it's real.
So I think that's the record I'm most proud of. As far as the sound, as far as what we're saying, like it's a deeply personal message, like, and it's just like you can tell the emotion that's in it. You can really tell the emotion and like how we all felt when we recorded and how when we heard the beat, like we all know what we wanted to say and like, and I think I think the people who are close to us when they hear it, they're gonna understand why. I think.
Get too close to me. Back the fuck up and don't get too close to me. Back the that Jose Cuervo's Conseco. I'm gone, nigga.
I'm personal, don't take it personal. Back the fuck up and don't get too close to me. Back the fuck up and don't get too close to me. Back the fuck up and don't get too close to me. I'm personal, don't take it personal. Back the fuck up.